there's a word that people will use in connection with these Warriors. At least some people will. But Stephen A., let's fill in the blank. A Warriors win tonight would make their dynasty what?
Official. 5 straight appearances, 3 championships in that period of time. Klay Thompson gets injured. He's out for 2 years, comes back. They're in their 6th finals in 8 years. They will have won 4 if they end up winning. That would make it official. Klay, Dre, Steph, Kerr, Bob Myers as well. You take all of those things into consideration, it makes it official.
Jalen.
I say iconic. Bill Russell, 11 and 13 years. Michael Jordan, 6 and 8 years. The Lakers with Magic and Kareem, 5 and 9 years. They now join that conversation along with what we consider the Lord of the Rings in the NBA.
Michael.
I was not a math major, but 4 ain't 5. Magic, Spurs, Mikan. 4 ain't 6. Michael. 4 sure as hell ain't all the things hanging in the rafters here, however many the Celtics have. I love the Warriors. I love everything they represent and do in the context of today's basketball. It's millennial. We grade on the curve now. We're doing this in the NHL too, where 3 is going to be a dynasty for the Lightning. It's amazing, but it's not the Islanders. It's not Gretzky's Edmonton Oilers, Gretzky and Messier. It isn't. But so I'm just, can we not grade on the curve all the time? I got to be the bad guy now.
You are being the bad guy.
Why?
I must admit, you are being the bad guy. Because here's the reason why. Just because you're saying that about the Warriors, it takes nothing away from the Bulls. It takes nothing away from the Lakers.
I agree.
6 appearances in 8 years, 4 championships out of 6. And the only 2 times they were absent from it was when injury ravaged them. I think that you put them in the conversation.
That's all I'm saying. I'll tell you, one of them was one of the add-on. And again, I love you know how much I love going to see the Warriors the last, whatever it is, 7 years. Yeah. Going back to when they lost the 7-game series.
You also like a lot of restaurants in the Bay Area, though.
Well, there's all that, too.
Go ahead.
But I love everything they stand for. But, they kicked one. They had one on their racket, Stephen A. This should be number 5. But they lost one by losing a Game 7 at home.
When they had turnovers in the Game 7 once. We didn't hold that against them.
They still got the 5.
I'm saying we didn't hold it against
12 years.
That team that
held it a little against
that team that didn't win it was the team that won 73 games in the regular season. I would say validated because the first one there was some questions. LeBron's team was all hurt. The second 2 had Kevin Durant. That felt unfair, like a cheat code. This one I think would validate everything they have done for the 3 you just mentioned. For Steph, for Klay, for Draymond. Why are you looking at me like that?
Mike Greenberg with the takes. With the hot takes?
Hey,
what the hell is this world coming to?
It's not my first take,